What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another deck profile here on TCGU University. I'm Michael. Today I'm doing probably one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters, Sub-Zero. He's a 6-hander, 28 life, order, void, water, and today we're playing him underwater. So let's get into it. Alright, so yeah, we're playing Sub-Zero today underwater. 6-hander, 28 life. He's got 2 enhances. Enhance your stun attack, it's +2 damage, and if it's blocked, your opponent discards a card. So it's like they're discarding 2 cards, which is value. And then enhance your attack, flip one of your foundations to seal one of your opponent's foundations and commit it. Oh, you also can commit assets with this. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I love the artwork on this card, and like I said, he's probably one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters. So we'll start with foundations. I just have these sorted by alphabetical order and difficulty because I'm a nerd. But so we're playing 3 Quests for Vengeance. We're using it for the R card pool. After you block with this card, your opponent discards a card. So we're trying to discard as many cards from their hand as possible. It's a 0. It checks a 4, which is kind of sad, and it's got a 3 low block, but it's still a very good card. Then we're playing a way better low block as our other spam. We're playing 3 Syndicate target. It's a 0/6/0 low block. After you block with this, you take 1. We're playing 1 Left to Die. It's a 1/5 no block. R commit. After one of your attacks is blocked, add one of your face-down foundations to your hand, so we can reuse some of our flip foundations that are pretty good. And then E, discard momentum to ready this foundation playable while committed. Yeah, a little nice thing that readies itself. We're playing 2 Ageless and Wise for its R. R flip, after your opponent plays an ability that would make one of your foundations leave your staging area, you can cancel its effects. It's pretty good. It's got 2 low block. I'm playing 2 Solemn Exorcism. I personally like this card because after you block a weapon with it, you get Breaker 2, and it's on a 2 high block. It's a 1/5, and then randomly, enhance commit, draw a card if you don't have anything in your hand. It comes up sometimes. And we're playing 3 Fusion Refusals just to beef up our attacks a little bit. It doesn't count towards progressive difficulty if you didn't play it as a form and it's in your card pool. It's a 1/5/3 high block, and then you can enhance, add it to your card pool to give +2 or -2 damage, and it's playable while committed. We're playing 4 Manifestation just because we have effects that we have to commit a foundation, and we're playing Sub-Zero, so we're playing a stun deck, so we're trying to commit our opponent out as fast as possible and as consistently as possible. So Manifestation helps with that. It's a 1/6/2 high block. When it's committed, you make your opponent commit 1. For the 1-ofs, for our 2 diffs now, we're playing 1 Save the Sea Rats. Everybody probably knows the old Sub-Zero Infinite Loop with this pretty rad card. But it's enhance flip. If your opponent has a momentum, they have to put a card from their hand into their momentum. Yeah, it's a kind of a degenerate card, but it's not as degenerate as it used to be. We're playing 1 Venomous. Since we're more of a control-y deck, we're trying to slow down our opponent as much as possible. So this one just stops our opponent from drawing. It's a 2/5 no block. We're playing 1 Retreated to Arctica. It's a 2/5 no block. It says if your opponent's attack has 3 or more keywords before the damage step, reduce it to 0 damage. It's pretty nice. I'm playing 1 Cryomancer's Descendant. It's a 2/5 no block. We use it for the Sub-Zero R Destroy. After one of your foundations is flipped, you can unflip 2. It's actually been errated to remove, not destroy. But we can reuse some of our really pesky foundations. And then it's also R remove after a stun attack deals damage. You can make both players discard a card, so we can just make our opponent basically discard 3 if they block one of our attacks. But we're only playing it as a 1-of just because it's got no block, and we kind of do need a block sometimes. Arguably one of the best water assets, at least one of the best 2-diff water assets, is Wearlight. It's a 2/5/3 high block, enhance. Flip, choose one of your opponent's abilities, put it on one of their foundations, and your opponent has to play that ability or pass, so you just choose one of their committed foundations or a foundation that they actually just can't use the enhance on to force them to pass. It's basically like a flash. So it's like we're playing 5 High Seas Adventure almost in this deck. And then enhance on your attack, commit, discard 1 card from your opponent's card pool. That effect's not as relevant, but it's still good. We're playing 2 Emergency Rations. It's a 2/5/2 low block. After it's discarded due to your opponent's effect, you can draw 2 cards, and then R flip after your opponent's played an ability on a non-character card in their staging area. Abilities with the same name can't be activated for the rest of the turn. So you just shut off decks that are spamming like 1 foundation, stuff like that. We're playing 2 Imperial Guard. This card's actually really good in our deck. It's a 2/5 no block, but it says after we take damage, we remove this from play, and then we ready a foundation, and then we play an attack from our hand that has 3 damage. Sub-Zero has a couple good 3 damage attacks, and then we found a couple other good 3 damage attacks to throw in here. It's actually really good, and then I'll show you guys what 3 damage attack we'll play in a sec. We're playing 3 Freezing the City. Enhance, your stun attack gets +1 damage, and then enhance, seal this, make your opponent seal one of their face-up ready foundations. So we're just turning off our opponent's pesky face-up foundations that they want to keep ready. Playing 3 freeing the relics. This is actually really good with Manifestation. We can commit 1 foundation to give our printed 3 damage attack +2 damage, and then make them commit a foundation. Plus, all of our attacks have stun, so that's pretty nice. And then Enhance Destroy. This attack gets -1 speed for each card in your opponent's card pool, playable while committed. It's a pretty good card. This is my favorite asset, or foundation in the deck. We're playing 4 Maternal Swordsmanship. Enhance Flip, ready 1 foundation that has not been readied this turn, or readied this combat phase. Your attack with printed damage 3 gets +2 speed or +2 damage. It's a 2/5, 3 mid block, but we're using it just to ready a bunch of foundations and give our stun attacks more speed, or if they're tapped out, more damage. And then onto the 3 diffs. We're playing 1 Resurrected Revenant. It's really good in our deck to seal our character because we're playing a really spicy attack in here. But he's a 3/4, 2 low block. Seal our character. Add 1 foundation from our discard pile to your hand. So we can add like a Quest for Vengeance to make him discard a card, or just add a really good block to our hand. We're playing 1 God of Thunder because we're playing water and we need to ready foundations. Plus it gives damage. Enhance Destroy Foundation to ready one that hasn't been readied this turn. It's a 3/5, 3 high block. And then we're playing arguably one of the best foundations in the game. It's High Seas Adventure. It's a 3/4 no block. Give an attack flash by removing it. It's pretty good. So those are the foundations. We're playing 2 Krita Yuga. It's a 1/5 no block unique weapon. Twice per turn I can give my stun rating +2 and enhance twice per turn if my attack has a printed damage of 3. I can ready a foundation and give my attack 3 damage. This card is insane in this deck. For our 1 of attack, we're playing just 1 Skull Barrier. It's fine in our deck. Our deck doesn't build like a lot of momentum, but it's actually really good to just block, play this on a 3 and poke them. And it gives us like an interaction on our opponent's turn to seal like one of their really good foundations. So yeah, I talked to you guys about Imperial Guard earlier. So this is what we're going to be playing off Imperial Guard. We're playing 3 Ice Ball. It's a 4/3, 2 mid, 3 mid, 3. If this attack is not blocked, you commit and seal your opponent's character. So they have to block on your turn. Oh, and if your character's not committed, then you use Sub-Zero's effect, because it's a stun attack, to give it 2 damage. So not only do they block it by discarding another card, but they'll have to discard 2 cards if they don't want their character sealed and committed. Really good. This is our big damage in the deck, Frost Hammer. It gets +1 speed for each of your opponent's sealed foundations, and +1 damage for each of their committed foundations. It's a 5/3, 3 high for 5, 2 high block, and yeah, this just swings huge damage. And then to combo basically with that, what we play before it is Deep Freeze. You discard a momentum to seal up to 3 of your opponent's foundations, and then it gets +1 to its stun rating. It's a 5/3, 2 low block, 3 mid on a 7 with stun 2. These two combo really well together because you'll seal 3 to give Frost Hammer 3 speed, and then you'll commit 3 with Deep Freeze, so you'll give it +3 damage. Plus, this also has stun 1, so yeah, they pair really well together. It's like they were made for each other. And then our really cool reversal in the deck, we're playing Betrayal at 4. It's a Fury Reversal, stun 1. Conveniently has stun 1, so it's actually really good in our deck. Your next printed 3 damage attack has +2 damage, +2 speed, and then if your character is sealed or committed, draw 2 cards. So we can combo this with our foundation, or we can tap Sub-Zero to pass something. It just has a lot of random utility, and plus, I mean, it says draw 2 cards and give stats to our next attack. It's really good. And it's also got 5 speed, which is actually really good on a reversal. We're playing 3 Focus Charge because it's the best 3 diff stun. It's a 3/3, 2 mid, 3 high 3, stun 1, and then your next attack this turn has +3 speed and +1 to its powerful rating. We're not using it for the powerful rating, we're using it to give speed to our stun attacks to make them really hard to interact with. And then we're playing 4 Lower Great Wall. It's a 4/3, 3 mid block, 4 mid for 3. It's got Safe, Stun 2, Weapon, and Combo. Its combo enhances with a 3 damage attack. This gets +3 damage. So yeah, this just gets crazy. Like especially with Krita Yuga and Swordsmanship, we can make this a 6 mid for 6 that stunned them 4, and we had stunned them previously. And if we combo it with a focus charge, then it's a 9 mid, which is just insane. This card is just blows people out sometimes. But yeah, guys, that was my Sub-Zero deck profile. I've actually been wanting to play this deck for a while. I just wasn't too sure how to build it, and I had my good buddy Tamron help me with it. This deck's actually really fun. It's really control-y, but sometimes you can just swing in for huge, huge damage. But yeah, so shout-outs to TCGU and everybody that works here. We really appreciate all of your guys' support as well at YouTube or Patreon or on social media. We love you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. See if you want to see a different Sub-Zero deck profile, I can also do that for you guys. And yeah, please check out our content and show us some love. Thank you.